Hello my beautiful dolls, my beautiful sunshines. Welcome back to this your channel. Do you know how thankful I am to have you here? Well, on this occasion you can see my nails are previously prepped with clear acrylic, and here I'm showing you what I'll be using, which is number 3 from the mermaid collection, and that milky color I used on the set prior to this one. But on this occasion I'll be applying the white on all the nails. Once I'm done applying the white on all the nails, I'll be applying the number 3 from the mermaid collection from tip to cuticle on almost all of them except for the middle finger, and on the pointer finger I'll just be adding the smallest acrylic, making sure I don't add any of the big hexes on it. Once I'm done adding the glitter, I encapsulate, and this is how they look encapsulated. I also filed and buffed, but the video got lost, so I wasn't able to put it on here. So I filed and buffed. Finally, I clean up the nails and I add some bonder on all the nails. I'll be putting clear coat on the pinky and pointer, and then matte on the 2 middle fingers. But then I remembered I was going to do something on the pointer, and you will see me adding matte top coat on the pointer finger as well. Pointer finger is cured from the matte top coat. I'm going to be getting the ink from Exotic Nails in the color purple and applying it. I wanted to make it look like a clearish thing on top of the nails, so I did that. I didn't like how it looks, so I went and got some acetone and kind of diluted it a little bit, and I like the end result after I did that. As you can see, I'm going to be stamping. I try to use my 2 black stamping. You don't see it on camera, but I show you the first one for some reason. It's not picking up at all when I do my stamping. I tried all my stampers and it would not pick up, and you can see right there it wasn't picking up, so I went ahead and moved. I decided to use my purple stamping gel because I didn't have any more black, and I figured, well, purple will look better than any other color, so I went ahead and did it in purple. I wasn't very happy about it at the end, but once I saw the end result, I ended up liking all the set. And as you can see, it didn't cover the full nail, so with tape I removed all the bottom part so I could just leave the top part that I wanted to add on there. And here I'm going to be gluing a skull crystal, and then I'll be adding 3 crystals on each side afterwards. Once the crystal and the glue are dried up good, I get my top coat and I add top coat to this nail as well to the middle finger. And I make sure the gel goes into the crystals very well. That way there's no, just to let you know there's no grabbing and stuff on the crystals, although this is just a practice hand. And as you saw there, I had some white gel polish, purple gel polish, and black gel polish. I'm going to be doing some eyes. Right here I'm going to do it in white first, as round as I can get them, or oval actually. And I'm going to be doing them slanted like someone's peeking through. And then I'm going to cure that. Once that's cured, I go ahead and add purple to maybe 3/4 of the white. And after I'm done filling that in, I go ahead and cure the purple. Once the purple is cleared, I also fill it in with black halfway of the purple to make the little eyeballs, and I go ahead and cure. Once I cure, I add the little white dots for the light reflection kind of thing, and then I cure again. After that, I add little lines of black around the purple and the black, like the whole little eyeball area, as best I could. I'm gonna go ahead and cure that. After curing, I go ahead and add I add a bead of acrylic to each of the eyes. You guys probably figured out what I'm doing by now. I've done this before on my channel. This one's a little bit different than what I've done before. I also have a real-time video on how to do this. Not exactly this particular owl I'm doing, but the owl, and you guys just need the basic guide, and then you can, use your imagination for whatever you want to do. So I go ahead and add the acrylic to both, and then I let it dry. What time are you taking a shower, Juanito? Shower first. Don't move me, and I said, wait a minute. Yes, it's a picture. Once the acrylic dries, I go ahead and add gel top coat on both eyes, and then I cure. And using the white that I've been using and the purple from anime, I'm going to start shaping the owl. First I'm going to go around the eyes, kind of contour. It doesn't matter if you press it on top of the little eyeballs. Since you put the gel top coat, you could clearly swipe it off before it dries, of course. And that kind of makes the eyelid shape to the owl. This occasion on this owl, I'm gonna need a little flatter top, so I kind of make the little head on top, and I also swipe as over the eyelid as I did over the eyeball as well, so you guys could kind of differ between that. Sorry. Then I move on to doing the bottom, which is like the little cheekbones or the little face, or both in one. I mean, it's an owl. So kind of filling in the face. On this occasion, I'm doing it smaller. You can make it bigger. Some of them have it bigger on the bottom, and their head's kind of like a little cone shape. But on this occasion, I'm leaving it smaller, and I do that on both sides. What I'll be doing next is getting a little bit of the white milky acrylic, and I take the excess off as I'm shaping it down. And once I'm happy to how I want it, I start doing a little bit of texture with the tip of the brush. And once the acrylic is a little bit dry, I get a little bit of purple really wet, and I start bringing it into the little texture so you can see it a little more. And then I add the little wing, add a little more acrylic to this, and I do the same thing, add texture. I don't do the second step on it, but I do try to add texture, but I do add texture with the needle this time. After that's all done, I add a beak right in the center of the eyes and the little cheek thingies I made to kind of cover all that up. And of course, an owl needs a beak. I try to make it in a triangle the way you could see it, and even when you lift the little head, unfortunately I didn't show it to you, but you can see a triangle shape either way. Of course, a 3D, of course, because we're doing 3D, so it's like a 3D-ish triangle. Then I'll be using the black, and I'll be making a little witch hat. I'm still working on how to make the hats a little better. It's something new to me. I haven't really done it much. But I'm trying to make it as best as I could while you guys learn along with me. So I go ahead and do that. I do the same thing I did with the eyelids and eyes, kind of make it look like it belongs on top, and give it that little swipe at the bottom so it looks like it's really on top of the face, like floating a little bit on top. Then I go ahead and add the triangle part. I put it right in the center and I start shaping it with a little curve, and then I'm going to leave a little gap between the bottom part and the top part, which you'll see in a little bit, and I'll be adding purple there to kind of simulate the ribbon. A really small pearl of purple, and I start putting it in the little gap between the two black areas to simulate the ribbon. And before it dries, once I'm done, before it dries, I do use a little square HaLLoWeeN, I guess you want to call it, and put it right in the center so it looks like the little buckle from the witch's hat. Go ahead and add top coat to the areas that need it. I also forgot to do the eyelashes, and I'm going to proceed to do that in a minute. But it's the same procedure you do with the eyelids, except the eyelashes you're going to pull like with the needle, and you'll see right now how it's done. So it looks like eyelashes. I want to take the time to thank you once more for watching this video. To let you know, I was not liking how the set was coming out, but I still recorded it. But I'm glad I did, because I really love the end result. I hope you guys like it too. And I'll leave you with the rest of the video and the end result. I hope, like I said, I hope you guys really like. Hugs, squeezes, and kisses. God bless you all bunches, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.